Hi Aries, thank you so much for joining me for this month's tarot video. We are going to be using the Ethereal Alchemist Tarot by Valchemy Art, and I'm going to go ahead and leave a link in the description box below in case you are interested in this deck. All right, let's go ahead and see what messages are in store for you, my beautiful Aries sign, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the month of March. Show us everything we need to see for Aries signs, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the month of March. Show us all the messages we need to see. Aries signs, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Aries. Show us what we need to see. All right, Aries signs, we are starting off your spread with the High Priestess in reverse, followed by the Emperor upright. Wow, you showed up nice and strong in your spread, Aries signs. Then we have the Hanged Woman, followed by the Five of Wands in reverse. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Page of Pentacles in reverse. All right, Aries signs, I mean this in the most loving way, okay? But the energy I'm really getting here is a message from the universe for you to check your ego, okay? The High Priestess is in reverse, so your intuition is calling you. Your third eye is trying to alert you to something. However, you are showing up so strong that it's almost like you can't tap into your intuitive gifts. And I don't mean that in a bad way, but it almost feels as if you're blinded by something. Like you can't see the higher message that's here for you in these cards, because you're just so in your element regarding other things that are happening with your life. There's big boss mentality. You probably have a whole bunch of businesses or are just really into whatever it is that you're really focused on, whether it's like personal projects, your relationships. You're very goal oriented, you're a go-getter, you're really out there, you're doing it, but Spirit is trying to tell you something. We'll pull some clarification to see what that message is, but I really feel like you're missing it. You're missing the mark. You might not notice it because you're so strong and everything seems to be working out well for you right now, but there is a message. There's a message that you're missing. We have the Hanged Woman in reverse, followed by the Five of Wands in reverse, okay? You're really trying to avoid the arguments. You're not trying to compete with anyone. You're just focused on doing your own thing, staying in your lane and manifesting your dreams and trying to make everything become a reality, whether it's in material wealth, finances, personal relationships. You're really trying your best to sidestep these arguments. However, I think if you're dealing with like a difference of opinion, you just have to look at it from a different point of view, because again, I'm really just getting that there's a message that you're missing here. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Page of Pentacles in reverse. You could be dealing with earth sign energy, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo energy. I feel like whatever you are investing yourself into right now might not be the smartest move. Now, before you ask me what I mean by that, again, I'm an intuitive reader. That's the message that I'm getting here. Let's pull some clarification cards to see how your reading comes together. High Priestess in reverse. What is this message from Spirit that our Aries signs are missing? Maybe it's that you don't even trust your own intuitive abilities here. Okay, we have the King of Swords, the Seven of Pentacles upright, and the Knight of Wands in reverse here. So air sign energy, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, fire sign energy here, Aries, Leo, Sag could be yours as well. Now, you're really being asked, was the juice worth the squeeze? Because you were working really hard on making something come into fruition, but now that it's there and you're able to take a step back and really take a look at it, was it worth it? Maybe some of you, I'm getting, you made a very difficult choice. Maybe some people think they don't agree with you and think you were kind of an asshole or kind of a bitch for doing what you did. And I'm not saying that you are, I'm saying that people may have interpreted your action the wrong way. People may have interpreted your words the wrong way. It was not your intention to cause some sort of disruption here, but with the King of Swords energy, this King of Swords is not only great with communication, but he cuts through the bullshit. And if you are tapping into this energy while harnessing your own as the Emperor, I can easily see how your strong communication style can rub people off the wrong way. That's not to do with you because you can't control how other people receive you. That's not your job, right? However, there is something about being more nuanced in your communication, being more intentional in how you communicate in order to create a space for people to feel more safe within this dynamic with you, and in order for you to develop more open communication with the people in your surroundings here. Yeah, interesting. Let's take a look at this Emperor card. Okay, the Emperor is clarified by Six of Pentacles upright, High Priestess in reverse again, Page of Cups in reverse. Wow. I can't make this stuff up, guys. Okay, so we have the High Priestess clarified twice now in your spread, okay? So definitely your intuition is being blocked. I would recommend doing some third eye meditations, maybe even using crystals to help with your healing journey. Ametrine is very good. What else? Anything purple, ametrine, amethyst, lepidolite, crystals to help you open and unlock that area might be useful. Someone was giving more than someone was giving more than they needed to in this dynamic. Now with this Six of Pentacles, if you take a look at the card very quickly, you could be in one of two positions. Either you are the person who has so much abundance and you are giving to other people who are waiting for you to give to them and receive from you, or you could be the one going to another individual trying to receive from this individual. I feel more like you are this person who is giving, just with the type of energy that's here in your spread. Maybe it's been a little bit unequal, maybe a little bit of favoritism also. If you have a business, I feel like maybe your employees are kind of complaining that there's favoritism in the workplace, or nepotism, or it just doesn't feel fair. And because it doesn't feel fair and equitable, people are really starting to withdraw the type of like care and respect that maybe they once had for you. And please don't take this the wrong way. Again, these are just the messages that are coming here for me. A lot of this has to do with like not what you say, but how you say things. And that's what I'm getting here. And again, situation could be vice versa. Let's take a look at this Hanged Woman. And that's part of our own healing journey. That's part of our growth, right? Is to be able to take a look at ourselves and reflect and see about what we can do to improve the way that we communicate with other people, because the communication aspect of it really is how we can continue to develop our relationships with one another. Okay, let's take a look at this Hanged Woman. Clarify the Hanged Woman in reverse. Hanged Woman in reverse is clarified by King of Wands in reverse, the Star in reverse, the Lovers upright. Could be dealing with a Gemini here. A choice also has to be made. I think if there are people who are upset by what's happened in this situation, something has to give now. A choice needs to be made because it's not sustainable the way that it is. And now you're starting to see like chinks in the armor. Let's go ahead and pull some more. What is this Lovers card? What is this choice? What is this choice? Gemini energy, Aquarian energy, fire sign energy, Aries, Leo, and Sag. The Lovers is clarified by Nine of Pentacles in reverse, Nine of Swords upright, Page of Pentacles in reverse. Page of Pentacles in reverse showed up twice here. Poor investment choice. Okay, this is very, very stressful for you. You're really feeling a financial impact, a material impact, instability within your workspace, work sector at the moment. It's causing you a lot of stress because, again, I really just don't feel like people invested equally into this thing. And it's impacting you. It's making you feel like you made a bad choice and that you might not be able to bounce back from this situation. Let's take a look at this Five of Wands in reverse. I'm also getting that some people may be losing motivation. So if you're a small business owner and you've had to maybe cut some corners, not give people a raise, maybe even make people take a pay cut because COVID and like times have been tough. I really feel like some people are not very understanding of why you had to do what you had to do. Maybe your business is also teetering on the edge of closing down because financially times have been so hard. Five of Wands in reverse is clarified by Knight of Cups upright, Hanged Man in reverse. Oh my God, Ten of Swords in reverse. I cannot deal. What the heck? You guys have so many repeating cards. You have the Page of Pentacles showed up twice. Not Five of Wands. The Hanged Man showed up twice. The High Priestess showed up twice. Wow. Interesting. All right, so someone is clearly trying to come in with a very attractive offer here for you. This is going to be so specific, but I almost feel like if you are a business owner, massive changes are happening within your organization, possibility or threat of having to shut down, someone, a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, coming in to offer you an opportunity, but you don't necessarily want to take it because part of you doesn't want to admit that your original business may have been kind of a failure. It's just not workable anymore. You can't recoup the finances in order to keep this business thing going. But there's an attractive offer coming along, but I'm really getting like a reluctance to join forces here. Five of Wands, competition. I was talking about ego earlier, right? I feel like it's very hard for you to like go to this person because maybe they were a competitor in your industry at one point. So you're kind of clinging on and trying to hold on and prevent this end of cycle from happening. But like I said earlier, Nine of Swords, Ten of Swords, you're so stressed out right now that this is just around the corner. The end of this cycle, Ten of Swords, is just around the corner. So you really have to start thinking, is this even worth it? Is it worth it to hold on so tightly to this when someone is kind of offering you a way out? Maybe they're not competition. And if the two of you are so similar that it's like threatening, maybe this might actually be a great partnership, but you'll never know because you refuse to look at it from a different point of view and you refuse to admit that maybe there's nothing you can do to save this situation any longer. Let's go ahead and pull some final advice for you, Aries signs. Show us some final messages for our Aries signs. Wow. Surrender. At times, we must surrender the old before something new can enter our lives. Let go and all will work out. I really can't make this stuff up. You really have to check your ego, Aries. Like, I love you guys. I love you guys. Please don't take this the wrong way, but your ego is getting in the way from you being able to see that there's a blessing being given to you. You have so many major repeating cards here. You are ignoring your intuition. Your gut is telling you you should do this, but you just refuse to give in. You refuse to do it. Really take a step back and ask yourself why. Because that's the part of you that needs some healing. It's not a sign of weakness to know when to call it quits, but it is a sign of weakness to not admit to yourself that it's time to let something go. You are not a failure. You didn't do anything wrong. This just wasn't part of your divine path, but something else is. Something else is. It might not be exactly how you wanted it to look or be like, But there is something else around the corner. There's a blessing waiting for you here if you just let go of your current situation and be open to a new possibility. I hope these messages resonated with you, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye.